All right, lastly here we have our exams at the bottom. There are 5 regular exams. The format includes multiple choice, matching, labeling, and short answer. The exam will be taken digitally through Canvas using Respondus Lockdown Browser and Respondus Monitor, or with a proctor at a testing center. If you choose to take the exam at a testing center, you must email me during the first week of class to set up the proctor option. There are no makeup exams. Missed exams are recorded as 0 points. Due to the cumulative nature of the material, exams may contain questions related to previous sections. Each exam is worth 100 points for a total of 500 exam points. All right, so again, there are 5 regular exams, just like there are 5 units. So there's an exam at the end of each unit. There's the format. So it will be taken digitally through Canvas using this Respondus program. And this is again why in the syllabus quiz you are required to download the Respondus Lockdown Browser, and then also you will be using the Respondus Monitor program along with that Lockdown Browser. It's a part of it to take the syllabus quiz so that you are comfortable with it, but then that's required for every exam throughout the semester, including the final exam, which we'll talk about in a minute. So you will need to use this program. You need to download it and become familiar with it at the very beginning of the semester so that when you get to the exams, that's not an additional stressor. Respondus Lockdown Browser and Respondus Monitor work on many computers. However, it does not work on Chromebooks. So if you do use a Chromebook as your main computer or main device for the class, you will need to find another computer to use just for the syllabus quiz and the 5 exams plus the final exam. So you do not have to use, there's no other problems with the Chromebook. You can use that throughout the entire semester with the exception of when you need to use this lockdown browser. So I recommend that you seek out another computer if you have a Chromebook, or that's why I have this proctor option at a testing center. So if you only have a device that isn't able to use the lockdown browser, Respondus Lockdown Browser, like a Chromebook, and you don't have access to any other computer at all, then you will need to contact me during the first week of class so that I know that that's the case, and then we can talk about your proctor option. So the testing center at SC4 is available throughout the semester. So what we would need to do is set up how you are going to set up your times to take the exams and how I need to provide access to those exams through the proctor and things like that. So you need to let me know during the first week of class if that is what you will do in order to take the exams, especially because you need to do that for the syllabus quiz. And if you do not do that for the syllabus quiz, then you will not have access to the first unit information. So you need to contact me as soon as possible. Otherwise, for those of you that do not have that issue, you should work on downloading the Respondus Lockdown Browser as soon as possible so you can get used to that and take the syllabus quiz so you can move on to the first unit, and then you'll have that prepared for the exams throughout the rest of the semester. So there are no makeup exams, but you'll have access to the exam for quite some time. Any missed exam is 0 points, and each exam is worth 100 points. With the exception of the final exam. So this last bullet point, the final exam. There's a required cumulative final exam. This exam covers material from the entire semester. It is worth 200 points of your final grade. So again, it's cumulative, which means that it covers all of the information from the very first week of class all the way through to the end of class, and it will have pieces of all of that in this final exam, and it's worth twice a regular exam, so it's worth 200 points of your final grade. Again, you'll need to use the Respondus Lockdown Browser and Monitor to take this exam, which means it's you are unable to use any books, any notes, anything at all. So I do, however, leave the quizzes open and available so that you can use those to study, and then you'll have some other things like study guides and stuff. So just so you know ahead of time, there are the 5 regular exams and then an additional final exam during the last week of class.